Hello, everyone. I'm Chester44, also known as Fly, and welcome to this Let's Play of Baldur's Gate 3. Last episode, we went and found the demon Karlach, who turned out not to be a demon, but just a tiefling who was recruited into the Blood War. So now, she's on our side, and she's a barbarian. I'm a fighter. We're not really going to use her much. Same as we're not really going to use Lae'zel. So, now that we have her on our side, we have one more thing to do in order to get her, you know, happier.
What's so funny? You haven't got some laughing curse, have you?
I really made it out of Avernus. It's
All right,
incredible.
just keep it down. We're conspicuous enough without your hyena. To keep going.
I'm sure. Anyway, we need to go deal with these guys, and I think the best way to do it would be to climb this ladder, which is right here, and then we gotta fight. I think there's 3 of them. So, we know there's a merchant here. Who will probably be very displeased about this. How about we close the door before we speak with the merchant?
You brought her here. We
Oh,
won't survive another assault. Leave us in peace, and we shall leave you in kind.
Cut the crap, Anders. I know what you are.
Don't let her hurt us. Please. We just want to go home.
assess his posture, his eyes. Is he telling the truth? Okay, we can add a guidance. Free guidance is fine. I think we're gonna get it. Yep, with the guidance, we make it. Just.
There's something in the squint of his eye. You suspect he's lying.
Enough of this charade. I know who you really are.
Enough. Enough. I'll not play pretend anymore. Karlach, you're going home in pieces if needs must. And you'll soon learn what it means to ally yourself with the likes of this garbage.
Avernus was never my home. It was my prison. I'm free now. And I'm never going back!
Oh, she's angry. Okay, they're on the other side. We can take out these guys. And they're coming through. Nice try. Alright. Can you get to... You can. Please do.
Let's take you first.
There you go, and polearm clout. He's level 5. This fight is going to be a little rough. You can at least kill this one. Thank you. You have 32 health, so you're going to go over to here. Or at least go closer.
Jimmy on the go.
Ow! You... Oh dear. This is gonna be dangerous. Okay, that's a good amount of damage. Thank you for missing. And you can still attack again. Needs 15 to hit, they rolled a 6. Go with reckless attack, and you missed. Not good. Holy crap, he attacks a lot. 2 damage, not much. Okay, Ceres is back up. That's the plus side. And you missed. Of course you did. And you're dazed. Well, second wind will help out. No longer basking in that, so that would have been nice, but oh well. Can you finish him? Her. Reckless attack. Good! You managed to kill him.
Moving.
Now we gotta focus on this one. Thank you for missing. Divine Smite is bad. Still alive, just working on the death saving throws. That was actually a good shot.
Start with fire, baby. Heading out.
Okay, down goes Anders. Now, if you don't mind, you provide some help. Where's the option to help? There you go, help.
Fuck them. Fuck Thariel. I won't go back. I'm never going back. And if any of Mummy's little friends want to pick up where the others left off, they'll find nothing but a pile of ash.
Easy, Karlak. Those flames are getting hot.
Not big enough. Now get out before you get hurt. Now!
So, she's raging. Well, we got the Sword of Justice. Holy crap. Ow, ow, okay, yeah, everyone out, everyone out.
Never going back.
She is, releasing a decade of pent-up rage and a blaze of infernal fury.
Just try it, Thariel. Come on!
Okay, let's wait for her to finish smashing everything.
Do it.
Does it now?
Whew. Had to let off a little steam after facing off with those ignots. Granted, the fire's lasting a little longer than it should. How do I look?
Like you should have melted a long time ago. How can you stand it?
Honey, I could go all night. Hear that? Infernal engine for a heart. Lets me burn as hot as the hells. Seems to be running in overdrive since I left Avernus. Won't be seeing my mechanic anytime soon, so I'll just make the most of the extra heat. Just don't get too close, till I've found a way to calm it down.
How the hells did you get an infernal engine for a heart?
High pain tolerance, and a dynamic duo of truly shitty bosses. But it's a bit early in the game to be getting into tragic backstories. Let's save the Scar show for later, after we've worked up an appetite for tragedy. Meanwhile, I'll need to find someone who can tune up my engine sooner rather than later. Believe me when I say this thing is hot.
Yeah, I
The
can
first time
imagine.
I faced down those paladins. They let slip there was an infernal mechanic in the area. A tiefling. He might be able to stabilize things, if I can find him.
Wonder if they meant Damon, a tiefling weaponsmith.
A weaponsmith, huh? Not sure if he's the guy, but I'd love to find out. A tune-up would do this rusty heart a world of good.
Yeah, I can imagine. So, is that fire gone? Fire's gone. Good, let's loot the rest of these bodies. You have... okay, a whole bunch of things. And you have... a whole bunch of things. Actually, one of those I think I can give to Karlak. Specifically the leather armor. That actually didn't help. Huh. How did that leave a Oh, unarmored defense. That's interesting. I didn't know you had that. Okay, either way, that's handled. There it is. Your body is as resilient as any armor. While not wearing armor, you add your con modifier to your armor class. Wearing heavy armor impedes all positive effects of your rage. Okay, so she's actually best with no armor. That said, we've also taken a lot of pain. Let's do a short rest.
Off we go then.
That helps a lot. And you can go ahead and give a cure wounds to Ceres, please. Maybe give him another. That'll do.
To do.
Okay, so that's done. We found an infernal iron. We should take it to Damon. Well, we do have a quest, so we have her with us. Let's head over there and take it to Damon over in the grove. I guess the infernal iron is what we needed, even though we didn't even realize it. Let's head over. Hopefully doing this won't start the whole fight. Anything happening? No, nothing appears to be happening. Good. Good, 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 good. You know... Wait, where's the greatsword we picked up? We picked up a greatsword. Oh, there it is. Sword of Justice. It's a greatsword. Okay, we have scale mail. I should put these things in here.
Keep a blade close.
You don't have it, so we'll give you this. It does a little more damage. It's a +1 weapon, which will make it a little better. If we find a better great axe, we'll give you a great axe. But for now, this'll do. Scale mail will be selling, I think. Or it could go for the other person. The other fighter. Who does actually use a greatsword, now that I think about it. So, yeah, no. We should actually give the greatsword to the other fighter, because the other fighter uses greatswords. Okay, this way.
Touch me and I'll bite your fingers off. I will.
Nothing to do with you. Do you have to run that way? Okay, Damon, hello there.
Thought I sensed an infernal around here. But you aren't from Elturel. What's your story?
I spent a good bit of time in the Hells. Enlisted against my will by the Archdevil Zariel. Same as you, I suppose, if you're from Elturel. The devils were delighted when your city was swallowed up. I thought they had you for keeps. Glad you got out.
I got lucky. It looks like you did too. And you brought some infernal machinery with you.
A little gift from Zariel. Keeps me burning hot.
Very hot by the smell of it. Might be burning out a piston ring or leaking oil. Mind if I take a listen?
Be my guest. But don't get too close or your eyes will melt shut.
Phew! You really are burning up. Whoever put that engine together tried to house metallurgized Demano valves inside a Ragnak's alloy casement. Very risky.
I'm
I might be able
sure.
to help, but I'd need infernal iron. And a prayer that my hammer will survive the work. That thing isn't meant to operate outside of Ernest. I'm not sure how much longer it'll keep running the way it's going.
Will you be able to turn down the temperature a little? Worried I'm gonna go in for a handshake and singe someone's arm off one of these days.
I'd worry about surviving the night first. But help one, help both. If we can cool you off, it'll stabilize your engine and allow you to touch whomever you please.
All
Hey,
right.
soldier. I think we picked up some of that infernal iron already. What say you? Should I give it to him?
Not that you know about it, but yeah, absolutely. Let's see what we can do.
Please let this work.
The weight of it. And that blaze of chaos. Can't imagine this where my heart should be. Must be quite the experience. Give me just a moment. And I think... There. You'll have to install it, I'm afraid. I don't think there are thick enough gloves in all the realms to protect from that kind of heat.
Maybe if it was magical enough.
That feels... good. I'm still burning hot as
How-
hell's hole, but I feel less... changeable.
How did you do
Cheers,
that?
mate.
Pleasure. And as for the heat, I haven't got any solutions now, but I'm not giving up. Could be if the combustion chamber had its own insulation, or if we had some kind of enchanted coolant. Find me again in Baldur's Gate. If I'm worth my salt, I'll have figured something out by then. Take care, Karlak. And hopefully the next time I see you, I'll have something promising to report. Pocket any infernal iron you find along the way,
How exactly did you install that? Did you just tear your chest open in order to attach it to your heart? How did you even... Okay, what do you have to say?
Damon's upgrade didn't cool me down, but it did juice me up. I don't think I've ever felt more powerful.
We'll find some more infernal iron and get you that second upgrade, too.
Sooner rather than later would be good. I feel like I'm burning serious fuel.
Will you be alright?
Oh, fuck yes. I'm ready to burn all night. Speaking of, I could eat a giant badger. Is it almost time for dinner?
Probably later. Okay, let's get back to camp for... Actually, first. Damon?
Looking for steel? I have,
Well, I have a few items to sell. Let's see. Scale mail, leather armor, sell all of these items.
How long until Roland shows off his thunder wave?
Honestly, I don't need this. I guess I don't need either of these. What is in the parchment again? I don't know. I don't think I need the Toll House Ledger. And I think that'll do. I'm gonna hold on to the Sword of Justice and give it to the other person. Yeah, I could have sworn I had an axe. Oh well, too late now.
right.
Thank you, that's more money. And I should give over these arrows. Arrows of ice go to you. Don't I have others? Oh yeah, you get these and you get these. These will go to our other person. I guess the goblin's drawing doesn't really matter. But I'll hold on to it for now. So what is this parchment again? Ah. Okay, put all these here. Alchemist fire, holy water. Still don't know if the rope has any use. I have a feeling it probably doesn't.
Bite your fingers off. I will.
Okay, now, back to camp for now. And Karlak, you're gonna stay
Copper for your
here.
thoughts?
Oh, we have more. How do you end up with such a contraption in your chest?
The year 10 air. The place? Sleepy little town called Baldur's Gate. Our hero, Karlak, a knock-kneed delinquent from the outer city with everything to give and nothing to lose. I was a kid looking for a way to fill my days and make some cash when I fell into the wrong crowd. Worked for a guy I respected. A lot. Turns out the feeling wasn't mutual. Through the jigs and the reels, he made a deal with Zariel behind my back. You know Zariel, right? Archdevil of Avernus.
Yes, we've spoken of
Put
it.
this thing in my chest and set me to work. But to war. I learned quick how to stay alive. And the engine served me when it came to killing devils. 10 years of that. The stories I could tell.
You mentioned a boss who gave you up to Zariel. Who was it?
Guy named Gortash. Politician. Inventor. One of these wheeler-dealer types who seems to have a finger in every pie. I guess I was naive to think everything he got up to was above board. What did I know? I saw a job. A good job. With people I liked. Doing work I was good at. Sometimes I'm jealous of that girl. Ugh, to feel so invincible again.
Sounds like all we need to do to fix your engine is find some infernal iron.
Let's hope Damon is as good as he seems. Once my engine's handled, I can focus on more important matters. Tadpoles, cults, frosty pints.
So what does that infernal engine do to you?
Gives me energy. Power. But you've seen it in action. Very hard to control.
Notable.
If I'm excited at all, angry, nervous, delighted, enticed, I burn hot. Hot enough to burn anyone who gets close.
So, what's that been like?
Agonizing. God's what I wouldn't give for a hug. A pat. Anything. You've never met anyone so desperate for a hug as this one right here. Pathetic perhaps, but true. It's my lot to bear, and I bear it badly. Oh well. Can't have it all, can you? Not today, at least.
Clearly, we just need to find a way to get someone with a lot of fire resistance. A lot
What's
of
in your
fire
mind?
resistance. Alright, you'll need to stay
Sounds
behind in
boring.
camp.
Oh, fine.
Alright, so let's go take a look at Lae'zel for a minute.
Isn't it glorious? Karlak's fury is a wonder to behold.
Alright,
It is done.
come join me, Lae'zel. I think you got a level up. Yeah, you do. Alright, let's get you that extra level in fighter. Health increased, new feat available. Heavy armor master would be good. We just need to find some heavy armor. Great weapon master, actually a good idea. At least I think so. Yeah, we'll go with that. And since your specialization is two-handed weapons, you've got a greatsword. This is a greatsword. There you go. You've got a better weapon. Also, what are you wearing armor-wise? 15 for a Githyanki half-plate. I sold the armor, didn't I? Okay, well, I'm not going to take you yet.
Speak. Chuck. You believe. As you
Remain
say.
here, thank you. And now, let's go take Gale.
How can I help?
I was wondering, by the way, I was wondering about that mighty lord you told me about in your story.
Ah, yes. Karsus.
That was his name.
Karsus was perhaps the most powerful wizard that ever lived. The child who would be a god, the elves called him. And he tried. With a spell of his own devising, he endeavored to usurp in one fell swoop the power of the goddess of magic. Mistral, she was called then. Imagine what it must have felt like. To be a god. To know yourself, to be untouchable. To be mistaken. As Karsus aimed his spell at her, she began to unravel. And with her, the entire weave. Too late did he realize what he had unleashed. It would have been the end of everything had not Mistral sacrificed herself. The goddess of magic is all magic. By dying, the entire weave was lost, and the spell that challenged a god failed. It was the end of Mistral. The end of Karsus, and the end of an entire civilization.
Indeed.
As the child who would be a god was turned to stone, his empire came crashing down around him. The floating cities of Netheril were no more. An event that came to be known as Karsus's folly.
Yes, and I remember going through one of them in the first expansion to Neverwinter Nights. So at that moment in time, all magic was gone.
For a spell,
Ha!
Mistral was reborn as Mistra. Upon her return, the weave returned with her. Now, so many centuries later, I try to follow in the footsteps of Karsus. Not to destroy Mistra, but to prove my love for her. And try to control only a fraction of the magic that was unleashed that fateful day. I merely sought to return one tiny diamond to an imperfect crown. Gale's folly, one might call it. History, repetition. It's the way things go.
If you ever feel the Netherese magic overtaking you, what will you do?
If it should ever come to that, if I ever know I am no longer able to stop it, I will do anything I can to ensure no one but me pays for my mistakes. I will find the remotest place on the surface of Faerun, or perhaps far below in the depths of the Underdark. I will await that death, alone. I promise I will not betray your trust. You kept me by your side despite the menace that I am. If worst comes to worst, I will be long gone before the curtain falls.
Alright, join me, please. Okay, do you have that axe? No, you have a helmet of smiting and the Watcher's Guide. And a steel-forged sword. Also, I can give you these 2 scrolls, if you don't mind. Can you learn these?
Excellent choice.
Mirror Image and Melf's Acid Arrow you already know. Okay, then. And with that, I am going to go ahead and end this episode here. Next episode, we are going to head up to here and see if we can, find this missing shipment up here. Then we'll make our way towards the Githyanki, and then eventually down into the sunlit wetlands so we can deal with Auntie Ethel. Because we've got a lot of these side missions to do. Hidden Goblin Stash. Interesting. Why did I never take that? Anyway, that'll be in the next episode. So, until then, I am Chester44, also known as Fly. That is Ceres, Shadowheart, Astarion, and Gale. This has been a Let's Play of Baldur's Gate 3, and I shall see you all next time.